Hello, my name is Scott. Today is March 2nd. And today is my birthday. Happy birthday, Scott. Love you. Here is part 1 of 3. Well, thank you, Mom. I wait with anticipation for the other 2. That sounded really bratty. I didn't mean it to be. I just realized we're out of cream cheese. Can't do my toast. Birthday ruined. So we've seen part 1, Jill Bitset. Part 2 of 3. Not bad. And part 3 out of 3. Oh, wrong side. 3 out of 3 cordless drills. Fabulous. So that's a collective gift from my mom, grandmother, and my mom's boyfriend. Thank you. I asked for tools this year 100% because I am the most useless person when it comes to handiwork. Drills, screwing, hammers, nothing. I'm absolutely useless. So here's to skill building. So today I turn 21. Wow. That's one step further away from childhood and one step closer to death. I'll run through a game plan of today though. Wake up, check. Breakfast, check. Shower, check. Relax, check. So far, so good. Right now, I'm headed over to the mall. I need to get a new SIM card for a possible new phone, but it's an old phone that I got from a friend yesterday, who he got it from one of her other friends like 2 years ago. It's a long story. Story short though, I'm getting a phone again, which will be great. And then I need to go to the bank because I need checks. Beautiful day today. Super sunny. Sunglasses so badly. I have 2 pairs right now, one black kind of fake Ray-Bans and then one nice pair of Spy, but they both have broken arms on them. I do have a winter jacket. It's just one of my pet peeves is I cannot stand wearing jackets in the mall. So it's gonna be like a really cold 15-second dash to the door, but it'll be worth it because it'll be comfortable in the mall. So I feel like a big thing to get over when you're vlogging in public is just walking around being an idiot talking to a camera. I mean, if you look at all the professionals, you see them do it and it just works, but still gotta break that fear. I feel very stupid right now. So, mall was a success. I came with this phone, all shattered and turns purple after 5 seconds of use. And I'm leaving with this phone, now with the same number. Super pumped. I've lost 2 of the 3 buttons for this jacket. My life is in shambles. Well, the time right now is 6:30. My girlfriend's picking me up to go to dinner in 30 minutes. So far, I gotta say, it's been a pretty good birthday. I can't complain. And usually, you know, at least for me, I always tend to be a little bit disappointed on my birthdays, but I feel like that's a really common theme people have these days, that they always take their birthday, instead of celebrating, they always just try to get themselves down. At least I know for a lot of my friends, they either tell me they're really disappointed or the birthdays are the worst days of their life type idea. And I can see why people think that, and of course how I've thought that before in the past as well. I guess it's very easy to see it as, look at all the things I'm not a year later compared to the things, like how far you've come type idea, if that makes any sense at all. See, if you can, instead of looking at it like, oh, I'm 21 now and I have failed these things since I was 20, if you're able to look at it as the way like, yes, I'm still not where I want to be, but look at how far I've come, I guess would be the philosophy to try to take away from this. And yeah, so, you know, I had a super good day, but before I go out to dinner, there was one thing I kind of wanted to bring up or mention, and you've had super fun time today. This is just to let you know this gets a little bit more on the serious tone, I guess. I feel really weird recording this, because these are all kind of like thoughts that I've like had in my head, but I've never really said before, I guess, which is kind of weird. But, So I've tried recording this like a million times now, and I don't know what the best way to approach it or say is, I guess. Like I'm stumbling over my words a lot. Like I'm trying to keep this just close to as little cuts as possible, just because it's more, seems like that's the way I should do it. But I just want to tell a story or something I took away from a situation that happened in high school one time for me. In grade 10, I believe it was, so for me that would be 4 or 5 years ago now. A classmate of mine, a friend, well, it's like one of those friends who you're friends in school with, like you'd see them in the halls or have classes and you'd be like, hey, what's up, hey, how's it going? But like you would never, we never hung out outside of school or whatever. Well, a friend of like, to a bunch of my friends, and my friend, I keep saying friends, man, I'm messing this up. But a friend of mine passed away March 1st in grade 10, so it was the day before my birthday, but it wasn't until the day I showed up into the cafe or whatever when it kind of hit the news. Everybody like found out that she had passed away. And you know, it started off just getting there, everyone's like, hey, happy birthday Scott, how's it going, blah 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 blah. Usual crew just hanging out in our cafeteria, and then start to notice like groups of like girls that are off to the left and the other side of the room like crying and doing whatever, but it's none of our business, so we don't know. And it wasn't until like a mutual friend of both groups, I guess, comes up and they crying, and she's just like, so-and-so passed away last night. And the second you hear that, it's because I haven't really experienced news like that before. Like, I guess I've been lucky enough. Like my great-grandmother passed away when I was in junior kindergarten, but too young to really remember. But when she came up and she just said, so-and-so has passed, it's like an electric surge just takes over your whole body, and like you go numb really quickly, as if your brain can't comprehend of what was kind of just said. And yeah, so that was really weird. That's something that I remember on my birthday all the time now. I'm not trying to really bum this vlog out. Like I just want to kind of get this story across and what I took away from it, because it was really weird for me experiencing that situation because I'd never been in it before, and it really got me thinking, you know, because as I said before, like, I couldn't imagine if it was one of my best friends, you know, like if I lost one of my good friends. Like, I see the person who passed best friends just crying and wailing, and like your heart goes out to them, you know, because you can sympathize, but luckily I can't empathize in those situations, you know. But anytime that kind of situation happens, you know, of course you're constantly thinking, you're wondering, like, just anything, asking questions, I guess. Like, she was 16, if that, you know? And something that kind of keeps sticking in my head is, like, she is still 16, if that makes any sense. Like, we got the chance to move past that, and she didn't. I don't know if that makes any sense to you, but it always really makes me think. And you know, everyone always wonders, like, why this happened, and we actually don't know. Like, I don't want to get into specifics for it because there's no point to, but it's just like, why, you know? And I know this, I'm sorry, this is very down, but I want to say the one thing I took out of it was I can see in remembering her and thinking about that story how to, like, kind of apply it to my own life and the life I should live, if that makes any sense. Because I don't know how to say it. It's like, I'm lucky enough to go on and live my life and experience new things and make the best out of the opportunity that, one, I was given when I was born, and two, I'm still continually being able to be a part of. Unlike her, you know, like, she kind of got, and maybe that's like the saddest thing with death. It's not necessarily like the life they lived gone, but it's almost the potential that they could have had and things that they could have gone to do that they don't get to experience, I think, is what I find most sad about that kind of stuff. So for me, it's very easy, like, who am I to, like, waste my life and not make the best out of it, you know? Because I still have this opportunity when tons of people don't, if that makes sense to you. I should always strive to do my best, make the best out of everything, be successful in my own right, because everyone has their own definition of success. But yeah, I don't know, I just kind of wanted to, it's just something I think about on my birthday often, and I kind of wanted to share with you guys. Like, I mean, of course, I'm guilty for even, like, not making the best out of my life, having those lazy days, or not really reaching my full potential when I know I can. But I always draw back to that story and that kind of, like, mindset where, you know, who am I to waste my life when other people don't have that opportunity, if that makes sense. Again, I kind of made that in one cut, actually. And again, I don't want to try to put a damper on this vlog or this episode. It's something that I think about, and I'm all for sharing ideas or concepts or things that work for me that might work for others, and vice versa, sharing like that. So yeah, it's just kind of like an idea I wanted to get out there. And yeah, off to moving on, I guess, however you can move on from something like that. But yeah, I'm gonna go out to dinner. Super excited to be with my girlfriend, and then after we go to Lone Star, we're gonna come back here and we're gonna watch cooking shows. We don't get to see any of that because my girlfriend is very camera shy, or she doesn't exist. She exists, maybe not, couldn't tell you. Regardless, if you like this video, please click like, subscribe, favorite, share it out. Everything's really helping right now. And thanks for being a part of my birthday. If you're watching this and you wish me happy birthday, thank you. And if you didn't, you probably didn't know. I forgive you. Have a good morning, day, night, and I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.